Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Like, that's just me and disentangling my headphone cable, blimey. Right. Let's see who's here. We have already lots of people here. Hang on. So, Avion, hello to you. We've got Matt, Fortney, Peter, hello. Vex Freeze, Sir Muff, hello. Fly Lure, hello. Blue Sky Travel. And on YouTube, we have Claudia. Welcome, everyone. Right, here we are. Beautiful Citation X. Roy, hello to you. And so I did a poll because I wasn't sure how much interest there is in this this new add-on from FlightFX. And the poll, however, was pretty conclusive. There was like 250 votes and 170 or 168 or something said yes, they want to see me fly the Citation X or Citation 10. Good. So I've printed out the checklist. So here is a paper checklist. That's a longer version. There's lots of documents. With that, TV Revenger. Hello, TV. Thank you so much. 75 months.
Please make your way to the first class cabin.
Party at your place. Nice.
Thank you.
We'll take this one to fly in.
75 months old on Twitch. Party at my place.
Oh, 100%. TV Revenger. Thank you so much for the 75 months. That means a lot to me. That's a long, long time. Thank you so much, my friend. And Nate, hello to you as well. Greetings. Cool. All right. So without further ado, we have the aircraft. We have the aircraft powered down. Oops, hang on. And yeah, door open. So this one's actually an aircraft that flies very fast. Mach 0.92 or something. Cruise speed. That's fast. So seats, how many passengers? 10 or something? 9 or 10? I don't know. But yeah, definitely a beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Yeah, so we are flying from here. This is also interesting aircraft, 321. From Innsbruck to Corfu in Greece. Should be a very nice and scenic flight. There's only some weather to the west and the east, west this way, some thunderstorms. But we should be good. We should be, if we don't take too long to prepare the aircraft, then we should be fine. Now, I don't know how many of you have actually bought this add-on. So maybe then, I don't know, so maybe some of you have already tried an X-Plane 12, because there it's been available for quite some time. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so now we've done the safety inspections. Okay, so actually what we can do, first of all, before we even power up the aircraft, so cool feature is that you can go and click on these, well, one click for everything really. So all the covers, although no, hang on, the engine covers aren't gone yet. Okay, so the engine covers, but everything else like the gear pins and Peter covers, angle of attack covers, TAT covers, yeah, that's all gone with one click. Lilo, you've got it. So how do you like it? And Svenja, wie geht's? Grüße. Beautiful pictures from Ireland. Love those pictures, Svenja. And looks like you're doing a lot of hiking, I have to say. Good. So everything's outside clear. So standby power switch to on. I'm just going to go and get, for now, the yokes away. Oh, and one more thing I want to do. I want to see, because I think I've not modeled the reverses just yet. Roy, you got it too? Still learning. Okay. Yeah, so one thing I found, guys, have you found a way to kind of change... So let's say you uploaded a SimBrief flight plan and you made a mess because you've loaded the wrong plan, and then you can't really change it in the FMS here. At least I haven't found a way how to do that. So let me quickly find power management. So throttle, and it says, so we got the axes. Weirdly enough, So that's 30. That's 11. Let me just have a look. See if that activates the reversers. No. Oh, hang on. It does. Ah. Yeah, but how do I get them back again? Ah, okay, just move. Oh, okay, cool. Ah, okay, nice. Nice. So those go off again. And this one goes off as well. Cool. Right, so that should work. Happy to see that. Oh, are you coming back tomorrow? Okay, yeah, Dublin. I've been to Dublin as well many times. So, yeah, very fond of it as well. Cool. So we have our battery 1, battery 2, and the standby power switch here. That's really important. If you don't get that to on, then you won't be able to align the INS. Now it says emergency lights arm switch. Now, normally they wouldn't be. They would be there, but the APU panel. Where's my emergency light switch? Oh yeah, and one thing I've searched for ages was how to change the altitude and the heading, and that's really weird to have that like little screws here to change heading and altitude and the CDI. And Josh, hello to you. You've bought that as well. Left. Oh, there we go. So that's armed. Now that's armed. Shouldn't be on. Then battery 1, battery 2. And then the ICAS power switch to on. So we have some indications here for the engine start. So we'll do... Yeah, so Aviomar, it comes... So if you go to the website from FlightFX, let's do a test, quick test here. Then you can download the manuals there. So there's a checklist, quick checklist, and there's also a long checklist. Nice. So I searched for them everywhere. Hang on, where's the heading? Oh, okay, these things. So that's altitude heading course. Oh, okay, thanks. Cheers. Appreciate that. Okay, there we go. Found it. Good. So then we want the avionics power. Although, now here's one thing though. So once the APU started, I do want to have the generator on. And let's get some bleed air on. And then it says avionics power on as well. Cool. And then we want to align the INS. So let's put these to nav. Oops. Nav. And then insert the present position into the... So GPS position load. GPS position load. Load it. Now flight plan. What? That's not right. Hang on. Right. Flight plan. NAF. There we go. So sim brief. There we go. NAF sim brief. Flight plan recall. Hey Florian, wie geht's? And Vectoron, greetings to Vienna. Nice. So there we go. Now we got the flight plan. So it's going to be departing Innsbruck towards the east. It'll be 08 for departure. Then we've got a flight plan to Pitas. And we'll be landing to the north in Corfu. Let me just check here. So we got approach. I don't know. I would be up for an RMP approach if that's possible, or yeah, because we've only got RNAV and VOR approaches really. So one of those, I guess. Cool.
Welcome aboard the Captain Blackbox. Please check subscribers.
I like Axel heard you as well. More mine. And Iowa Scotsman. Big shout out to Iowa Scotsman. Thank you so much. 53 months.
BB711 beloved.
Ah, okay. So you can put in. Hang on. So you can put 0.833. Hang on. Yeah. Let me just see. So that's interesting. Yeah, indeed. So you can't really do. I guess it's like 6 or something. Standby. There we go. We don't want to transmit just yet. Somewhere in the FMS. Okay, let me know how you do that. I'll be very interested to find out. They say it is. I'll be very surprised, really, if that wasn't RMP capable. So good. What else? We got parking brake. Parking brake on. That's good. Then it says wheel chocks removed. User settings. So I mean, we did already that in the outside checks. So wheel checks were removed. And then cabin door now closed lock. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to have ground services. So we'll close. Oh, trucks now work. There we go. Close everything. PAX briefing completed. Seatbelts secured. Exterior lights as required. So what we can do here is put the nav lights on. The rest doesn't really. It's not really required, is it? Interesting. I don't see any nav lights just here. Oh yeah, I do. They're very, very faintly. So here's the red lights. Yeah, there are some nav lights. Cool. Nav tune. Hang on. So hold on. Ah, okay, here, tune. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so I think, you know what? Then what we'll do is we'll put this here. Did it say, Josh? I don't know really, but I mean, it is for 2024 as well. There's a lot of add-ons where it still says, you know, it's for 2020, but I mean, it doesn't matter. And so sent Agre says can do RP approach including LPV. Nice. Second page for transponder. Cool. Thank you so much. Excellent. All right. So we're going to go back to flight plan. So so departure. It says departure here. 08. Then we're going to take the to Quebec out of departure, out of 8. Activate. Cool. So now we got the waypoints, Whiskey India 520, max 180, correct, then 521, max 180 knots. Then we've got 522 and Rattenberg. And then from Rattenberg we go en route to Weken and so on. So now we go to destination. So flight plan. nav arrival. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird regarding, you know, to find the stars, approaches, and so on. But it's all right. So now we're going to have a look at the ANAV 34, and then arrival star. It should be, according to the flight plan, it should be the Pita 2 Tango. Pita 2 Tango. Does that make sense? Let me have a look. Pita 2 Tango takes us to Direx. Yeah, that makes sense. So 2 Tango it is. Approach ANAF. Okay, so arrival, activate. So let's have a quick look here. There's a discontinuity there. That is from Kilo Romeo 601. There's a bit of a... let's have a quick look here. So with the setup... vertical profile is good. Now what else we need is... Is there plan mode? There probably is in there, but... So the arrival goes via Tigra. Disregard. It's Pitas. Ah, okay, so it's Pitas exactly to the airfield. So Garitza Airport, view R. Oh yeah, one thing I've also found a bit weird is you can't store pages, can you? Oh, where's my... So you can't store pages anywhere. Or pin these pages, right? Which is a bit, again, a bit strange. So now, I'm trying to search that. Ah, okay. There we go. So what I want to show you guys is the Pitas 2 Tango arrival, so that you can see what I'm on about. There it is. So that's the arrival. So we're going to be arriving Pitas over the field, outbound 108 degrees to 18 miles. Then we go Delta 188 Tango, 168 Tango, and then Direx. So that's what these are, right? And then Direx. And then from there, we are going to shoot the approach. So we have, 601 and 600. So really what I can do is just close that. Yeah, and that should be fine now. Cool. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, this is first flight. So, good database. Fuel management. We'll do that in a second. Let's continue with the checklist. So we have ATIS clearance. Now, as far as I understand, there is no CBDLC or DCL. So since we don't have control here, that means There's only... Unicom. Right, so fuel we have... oh, pounds. I didn't want pounds. I want to have... kilograms. Hang on, where's my config? There. Units. Kilograms, please. And we'll take hectopascals. General. That's good, that's good. Okay, that's later maybe for the flight. Do you guys prefer CRT or the LCDs? I think I'll leave that on CRTs. We don't have that very often. But the CRTs, if I take LCDs, they look a bit flat, really, don't they? I mean, it looks more modern, but I think we don't really have that very often. So we might as well... Hey, Ghost. Yeah, we'll take the CRTs. That's fine. Cool. Right, so we got 2,920 kilograms. So let's do performance. Actually, hang on. Let's go performance in it. Then next page. Climb. That's really fast climb speed. Hey, Tuxu. I'm going to put this to 280.78. Then we'll do cruise. We'll take long-range cruise initially, just to see what that is like. Ghost, no, far from it. Descent, I'm going to put this just a little bit slower. Let's put this to 0.79 and 3-degree profile down. That's fine. Transition here today in Innsbruck is probably around 10,000 feet. 10,000. Init cruise alt 470. Are you joking? We're going to be glowing. Well, it wants to go 450. Blimey, that's high. Invalid entry. Okay, disregard. 510 is maximum. Yeah. The amount of radiation you take up on at that altitude. Good. We have passengers. I did plan with 6 passengers, so we'll take that. Cargo will take 100 kilograms. Fuel, operating weight, confirm. Now, here's the cruise. So the cruise, I don't know, why can't I put 450 in here? Key not active. How do I change my cruise level? Because the flight plan says 450. Oh, flight level. Duh. Okay, thanks. Cheers. I would have never guessed that. No, hang on. Hang on. Performance in it. Performance in it. Next page. Next page. Ah. Nice. Roy, perfect. Okay, thanks. Good. So we'll confirm that. Then performance takeoff. Currently we have... What weather do we have? We have... Innsbruck. Current weather. 120 at 6. Light rain. 1015. 17 degrees. So we'll take 17. Runway 8 is fine. And the wind we can put in at 120 at 6. Elevation is fine. Next, well, we're going to put wet runway if it's slightly raining, right? Yeah, Mach 0.92 max, right? Now, takeoff weight. It says 13.7. Let's have a quick look here. Weights. Yeah, 13.1 total. We wanted to have, just checking how much fuel, 2.7. Yeah, that's fine. What about C? Oh, yeah, there we go. Hang on. 1. Pax 4. Oh, hang on. How do I... Pax 1 seat? Ah, okay. So we would... So we could just do random weights then, shall we? So that's that. So we're expecting a zero fuel weight of 10.8. Yeah, 10.8 is what we expect.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box, to which channel subscribers.
And luggage will take 100 kilograms.
Please make your way to the first class cabin. Ein complimentary drink, snacks,
Cool.
premium flight entertainment beside.
Hey, Voyager, moin, wie geht's dir?
Good evening,
Ah.
Smile.
Import, there we go. Yeah, all good. So, yeah, 13.7 it is. 13.7. Voyager, wie geht's? Dankeschön thank you so much for the 57. So we have anti-ice off, flaps, shall we take 15? Or 5? I think we'll take 5. Borderline fighter, yeah. Let's confirm that. Cool. Climb is set. Cruise is set. Well, actually, you know what? Let me change that. Let me put this to... Well, this is very slow, isn't it? Let me put this to 0.9. Shall we put this to 0.90? Oops. Oh, yes, please. Now, I don't know what speed that is indicated. We'll see. And descend all set. Cool. So, performance. Takeoff. So, one more thing. What I'm missing is the speeds. But there is well, I tell you what, this is really fast. So metric, so we got that. V speeds, there we go. So V speeds, takeoff speeds. It says 120, so automatic 127, 130, 140. Mark, hello to you. So that's what we want to have. Cool. That all looks very nice. Let's dial down on the range ring. So that we can see our departure route here. Very nice. And heading back, let me rotate that to the runway heading initially. Hold on. Just see my website. Good. The web app. And then we have Innsbruck. So runway heading is 077. .077 initially. NAN kilogram. Oh, we can sync the EFB. That's interesting. Right, that's cool. Confirm that. Oh, this one here, NAN. That's interesting. What any of you pros there? What's that stand for here in the citation? Cloudbound. Yes. If you go to my Discord, Let me give you the link for that. And then... yeah, send me a private message there, Cloudbound, and I can send you the profile. Good. So that's all done. I think I'm happy with that. So we've done that. Check ICAS for warnings. Shutdown. Rat heat off. No takeoff. Park brake on. APU on. Fuel boost pump. Looks okay to me. Good. So we've done the departure route. We programmed the FMS. Set the course bugs. Now it's an iron enough departure. I don't really want to set anything apart from the Rattenberg NDB. So let's go next page. Transponder. The transponder should be 2000, shouldn't it, for VATSIM? And then the ADF. Let me put ADF 2303. That is Rattenberg. So on my display, so I can do the following here. Actually, no, let me put that, yeah, so I can put ADF2 as an info here. So the white pointer later will be ADF, and I'm going to put this to FMS1. So that's the blue thingy there. That's the track for the... and that's the lateral displacement from our FMS track. Cool. And Cloudbound, you say Citation X is your favorite bizjet in the X-plane second to Tollers. Nice. Okay, cool. Happy to hear that. Good. ADF transponders set to standby. Fuel quantity balance check minimum. Yeah, looks good. Center wing transfer switches normal or as required. They are in. Oops. They are in normal position. Cool. Oh yes, and I have opted to take the autothrottle system here as well. So it takes autothrottle from FMS data, which is good. So, what else? V-speeds. Takeoff data page, we've done that. So, we already seen the V-speeds here for takeoff. So, automatic there. They should be then later coming in here. 180 is the first FMS limit speed that we have to maintain. Hey Lee, good evening. Right, APU started. Oh, sorry. So, for APU engine start, we've done all that. APU started, and the APU bleed air is available. Lee, wie geht's hier? Oops, hold on. Hey, oi, 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 oi. I'm here. Excuse me. I hope he sees that. Otherwise, I have to can't see anything. Oi. Yeah, Lee, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Hang on, isn't it dot aircraft? Oh, there we go. So let's do distance. There we go. Oh, that's FS traffic. Hang on. Hold on. Let me just have a look here. Remove traffic. Yeah, we don't have any FPS drops because of that. Cool. So now, starting engines. APU start. Refer to APU start. Where's APU start checklist? Oh, there we go. APU start. Yeah, I've done that. Good. So, then we want to have the pack isolation valve knob closed. The pack isolation valve. Pack isolation valve. Yeah, close. That should be closed. Now start duct pressure at least 30 psi. Where do we see? Engine. Oh, there we go. Start pressure. Ah, okay, so hang on. Oh, these packed. Hang on. So, hold on. Thanks. Hold on. Pack isolation valve. Close. So that should be closed. Ah, okay, thanks. Thanks, Norsep. Good, so start pressure 47, that's good. More than 30. And then right start pressure, confirm start. And then make sure the button is illuminated, and then throttle idle by 10% N2. Alrighty, so. And there we go. Here comes. That should be off. There we go. Now we got ITT rise, N1 rise. Oh really? Hey, hang on, Toto. Yeah, thanks, Toto. Let me just check. Andy, hello. So Toto says it's the other way around. Oh, you're right. Hang on. But hang on. No, it only rotates in this direction. Good. And then left engine start. Hydraulic pressure. Verify. Hydraulic pressure. Where's hydraulic? Yeah, good. Alright. So let's do left engine. Here comes fuel. Okay, I'm going to check again. The horizontal vertical, you said it's closed and rotated to horizontal. That actually means isolation. Really? Ah, okay. It's like this means now. Ah, okay. So you read the text. Gotcha. So it's like when you can read closed, it's closed. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? So if you do this, it means open. Ah, logical. Logical. Really. I mean, good. So, generators on. Do you reset them and then on or what? Okay, on. So electric looks good. Then APU bleed air switch off. Right engine bleed air knob off. Okay. And then pressure should read 0. So I guess you do kind of doing a check for the how do I see the yeah, understand, Toto. Yeah, fantastic. Right. So if I go right engine, it says right engine bleeder knob off. Pressure should be 0. How do I see the pressure is 0? So where do I see that? When I can hear that. Start pressure 0. Hey, MG King. maybe Finland later. So pressure. Although I would like to see how would I see the pressure, or where do I see the pressure from the bleed air? I would have thought it's a. It's an indication here somewhere. Fuel, hydraulic, electrical, flight controls. I only see the start pressure. So it says bleed air valve closed. I don't know. Good. Then APU bleed air switch as required. We'll leave that off. And then I'm going to put the... Although, do we leave the APU on for takeoff? Is that one of those aircraft, just like on the Challenger 650, where we keep the APU running? Yes, okay. So let me just check after takeoff. After takeoff, APU. Okay. Under 2,000 feet. Yeah, the thing is though, I've checked the... So I can have fuel here, for example. I don't see the bleed pressure anywhere. Just the start pressure. That's all I see. On the MFD. Ooh. Terrain mode. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So here I want to have the weather radar later on. Traffic. If I can, that is. APU stays usually on for performance. So that means we're also going to take the APU bleed, right? I mean, but then that... Hang on, that's not working anymore right now because we've got the... Oh no, that's fine. So bleed valve open. Yeah. So the weather radar pedestal. Yeah, we'll do that on taxi out. Cool. Right, so before taxi, flight controls free and make sure they're all correct. So let's go. Flight controls, elevators, aileron, working, and rudder. AT fuel flow, it seems exceedingly low. Okay. Yeah, totally. It's one of those things in Microsoft Flight Sim where I think a lot of times.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Captain Black Box infotainment experience. New subscribers should
it's just not correct. We see that in many add-ons. Hey Ted, nice to see you. And Dynam, thanks so much, Gude. Wie geht's? Thank you so much for the formats. Appreciate that. Good. So flaps, slats, lever up. Rudder control with flaps up remains centered. It is. Check speed brakes stowed. Yeah, speed brakes stowed. We got the AHRS or INS aligned. No failures. So then we have standby gyro uncaged. And just to check the current so it's 1015 1015 1015 anti-ISS required. Then pressure alt select norm. That is norm. And I guess it takes the the profile from the FMS in norm, right? So, passenger safety, seatbelts, passenger safety. Cool. I'm just going to check. I want to see what about the Peter Static come on later as well. Anti-ice comes on later as well. Okay, that's cool. So now let me get my anti-collision lights. The lights are really hard to see. Okay. Ground recognition, it says. Okay, cool. Anti-skip is on. Fantastic. Right, I think we're pretty much ready to go. So taxi, exterior lights as required. Let me go and get my taxi light. Taxi light. Get some maps on. Behind the throttles, okay. Hang on. Oh, there we go. That's a very cool place to put it. Thanks. Nice. Cool. One thing I would do now normally is set the flaps, but that's before takeoff, strangely enough. Innsbruck traffic, November 711 Bravo Bravo, taxiing runway 08 in Innsbruck. And the parking brake is right here. Okay, let's go. So this nicely working with my tiller, like that. Very good. Let's go Navigraph again, and unfortunately, yeah, we can't pin those. Ah. I don't know. I've never flown the Citation X and X plane, so I can't give you no infos on that. I can't compare. So airport briefing, airport, there we go, that's what I want. Yeah, that's good, alrighty. Hey Jacob. So the bleed stays in the APU, but the generators go on engine, yeah. That's what they should have. Right, so what I need here as well, I want to have, so yaw damper. Would the yaw damper already be on for takeoff? I doubt it, right? Yeah, that's like after takeoff, right? Flaps up, yaw damper on or something. If you lose an engine, it can fly on the APU. Lol. So let me put the flaps to 5. And now, that's what I was missing. So now that we put the flaps to 5, I've got a trim range. And then let's put the pitot statics to on. Don't need engine anti-ice or anything. So high pressure valve, open left, right. Hope that's correct. Yeah, it does trim very fast. Maybe again, maybe that's one of those things with Microsoft 2024. Okay, that's the oil pipe panel. Now, one thing I want to quickly see. So normally you would press... there we go, takeoff. So I do want to have the takeoff initially. Yes, we are using auto throttle, yes. So I don't want to press it now because we still have to do a backtrack. What I would like to do is quickly select TCAS. TARA. Do I need to press anything here for... No, that's traffic, so it should be okay. It doesn't say traffic anywhere, it just says weather radar off. So weather radar. Weather. Tilt. Ah, it doesn't work yet. So maybe the weather radar doesn't work either. TCAS normal. Above 40 miles is fine. I have a feeling the weather radar isn't implemented just yet. Yeah. Let me get through the checklist. Nose was steering checked. Thrust reversers, instruments checked. Before takeoff, anti-ice check. Left hand, right hand, engine stabilizer, slat anti-ice. So what we would do is, I guess we put them all on, just for test, and then check code messages. Tiller, well, my external tiller does work. Put windshield air on here. So it takes 2 to 3 minutes. Let me just see if that works. Check cold message goes out. No hot leak. Below the radio. What, where? Below the radio on the left, you have a button that says MFD weather. Oh, okay. Ah. Thank you. Okay, here. Ah, gotcha. Then TCAS. Okay, so weather radar on. Ah, thank you. Perfect. Appreciate that. Cool. So yaw damper. Is the yaw damper down here? Usually it is, right? Hold on. It was there, right? No. Oh, okay, hang on. This one here. Oh, okay, yaw damper. So this has to be on, okay. Yaw damper on. I thought that was a different switch somewhere. Good, okay, so yaw damper on. Slats, flaps set for takeoff, correct. Trim set for takeoff. Yaw damper and Mac trim. So Mac trim, yaw damper, both checked on. So now I'm going to take the engine anti-ice, stabilizer anti-ice, slat anti-ice all off. Then we've got the pitot-static on, exterior lights as required, engine check, ICAS check. All right, let's get the recognition lights on. And then we'll have the landing lights on as well. Innsbruck traffic, November 711 Bravo Bravo, lining up backtracking runway 08 in Innsbruck. TCAS is clear. Then we're going to get the SID chart up. That was the to Quebec for departure. That's pretty cool. Like that. No, hang on, no, I don't see ATC online. Nope. No. North of Innsbruck. I only see Munich online right now. Okay, 1326. Are you sure that they're covering my sector here? Yeah, I tell you, I'm gonna let him ping me. Cool. Let's have a quick look. We are ready. Backup off switches for using landnuts. Okay. Cool. Yeah, big engines. Right. Let's have a look. Make sure we've done everything. So, takeoff throttles, takeoff MC detent, brakes release, check normal indications, rotate at VR, and go for 13 degrees pitch. Sounds simple enough. Cool. Let's do this. Yo, cam on. Oh, and then hang on. Let me just. There we go. All the thrust system is on. N1 takeoff. Wow, this is fast. 90 knots, 100 knots checked. Wow, this is fast. V1, rotate. Oh, I love it. Cool. Nice and gentle. Tap the brakes. Gears coming up. Trim looks good as well. Next up to the moon. It's not too bad. Let's put nav mode on. LNAV active. It's not too bad. It's not climbing completely crazy. So I'm gonna go VNAV flight level change. Lol. Now what? Oh. Right, that was the wrong mode. Ah, yeah, see, that's what I forgot. Correct, let me just see. So, 9,000, maybe that's the reason. All right, let's try again. Flight level change. That looks better. So let's put the autopilot on. See if it takes the 180 knots. N1 climb. Wow, it's really heavy on performance right now. Don't know why it's really struggling. So it should maintain 180 knots. So we got LNAV, VNAV, flight level change. That looks all right. Here's the waypoint. Waypoint change. Off we go to the next waypoint. Looks good. Oh, and the flaps, right? Flaps could go up. Flaps up. Three, 2, 6 it is. 1, 3, 2, 6.
Flight level 370.
Eurowings 229er, Dean Radar, hello, identified. When ready, descend level 290, level by Marek.
290 level Marek. Eurowings 290.
Jet 421, contact Wien Radar on 134, decimal 675, proceed.
134, 675, bitte, Austrian 421.
Right, better speed. Wien, Grüezi, or Grüezi, guten Tag, from November 711 Bravo 8 climbing 10,000.
November 711 Bravo, Wien Radar, Servo, you identified. Set squawk 4037 and climb initially Lisbon 60.
Squawk 4037 and climb 160, November 711 Bravo. I've got to get used to these.
One radar, hello, Speedbird 705, climbing flight level 240, double rain cast.
Speedbird 705, Wien Radar, hello, identified, climb level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Speedbird 705.
So we're still in LNAV V flight to change. So we've still got 180 knots limit here. So that's why we're only flying 180 knots. And now we are passing transition. So let's put standard. Wow, honestly, I am a bit worried. Again, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is so heavy on performance.
Delta Charlie Bravo, you're already outside of my airspace, monitor Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
1228, Delta Charlie Bravo, bye-bye.
Red North 4366, you're leaving my airspace, price of line monitor Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
Ah, beautiful.
122, Decimal, danke dir, Servus, Red North 35, Blödsinn. 4366, das ist okay. Jawohl.
So.
Yeah, that's what I found out as well. So
November 711 Bravo, continue climb level 240, visual right turn, direct to Beacon is approved.
climbing level 240 and visual right turn to Beacon approved. That's copied November 711 Bravo. So direct Beacon.
Your correction, Mosquito 1 to Romeo, wind calm, runway 15.
Now we're climbing 240. So 130
Thank you.
should be safe.
And Area 1727, warm welcome to Livestream, taxi to stand Echo 8 via Lima.
Good, okay, so APU now. Let's continue with the checklist. After takeoff, landing gear is up. Flaps are up. Engine tires currently we have 12 degrees ram air temperature, so not needed. Pressurization check. So we've got oops. So we got cabin not climbing just yet, but we'll monitor that. It's differential pressure there. Then engine sync knob as desired. Okay, hang on, that's down here, I think. So engine sync. Shall we do this fan? We'll do fan. Okay. Then we'll have altimeter standby set. Exterior lights. Yeah, we can set some lights off here. So we're going to take these off. And then APU prior to 310 off, so and then APU off. Cool.
Oscar Alpha feedback is correct, engine startup is approved, report ready for taxi.
Wien Radar Servus, Condor 7 Papa on flight level 340, beam Sasal.
Condor 7 Papa, Wien Radar, hello, identified, set squawk 4043, and do you request any higher level?
Squawk 4043 and standby for the higher for Condor 7 Papa.
Wing control, Hasbel 4.
I'm gonna sync the heading bug. So where's my terrain mode? Okay.
Hasbel 4005, Wien Radar, hello, identified, set squawk 4003.
Squawk 4003, yeah, no.
Small beacon.
November 711 Bravo, climb level 450. Are you able to reach before or at beacon?
Negative. Climbing 450, but we won't be reached that by beacon, no.
November 711 Bravo, oh, roger.
I mean,
Radar Condor
I
7
can
Papa.
only, I have no
Our
experience,
optimum flight level
but
would
that
be
seems...
370, so request climb flight level 360.
yeah, look, so this shows you here.
Condor
So
7
450, you can see the top of climb
Condor 7 Papa, unfortunately 360 is blocked. I can
is behind Beacon, so that's definitely a good indication.
That is the reason why I'm asking. 360 will be blocked for the next 20 minutes. I can offer you 380 now.
Roger, then we will stay on flight level 340.
Yeah. What I found really weird in Microsoft 2024, if I compare that to 2020. So right now, I've got my overlay at the top right corner. You can't see that, but it says CPU 26%. I know it's not very conclusive, but GPU 42%, VRAM 32%.
Radar, hello, Austrian 841 Golf. We are climbing to flight
And
level
RAM,
190.
RAM 46%. However,
Austrian 841 Golf, Radar, hello, identified. Continue climb level 270.
Climb 270, Austrian 841 Golf.
I have these sound cuts from time to time. Where the cooling fans are going crazy, so it's a bit weird. I don't know why. You hear the sound cuts as well, right? It's strange. Yeah, and then it says on OBS encoding overloaded, and that's the same issue then. Yeah, and I don't have that. I don't have that on X-Plane, and I don't have that in 2020. It's really weird. Yeah, I think what I have to do is... Oh, really? Okay, Goat Friend. So the sound cuts was mentioned in the last developer stream. You're not alone, it feels better. Okay. Do a reinstall, takes 2 minutes of steam. Are you sure, Fornax? So what's that supposed to do with the reinstallation?
Eurowings 229er, what's levels offline, 1 Unicorn 1228, bye bye.
122 definitely.
Warm welcome to flight, good and Echo 4 straight ahead.
Thanks, and Echo 4 straight ahead. Thank you very much. Mosquito 1 to Romeo.
So 2024 has VRAM issues. It's like a memory leak. It slowly uses up all the VRAM, and when it gets close to max, people get stutters. And if uses all of it, then it's a CTD. So Azobo is aware, and the issue is a DX12 setup issue. Hey, stick figure. No, it's I'm using an AMD CPU. Yeah, but Fornax, the thing is, I don't understand. You know, when you say reinstall,
Direct muscle 841 Golf.
you know what it's supposed to do. Like, yeah. Cool. Right, have we done everything? So after takeoff.
772 for continuous climb, fly heading 09.
So pressurization check. Let's check the pressurization again. Oh yeah, now the cabin is climbing. I was a bit worried because I could see the differential pressure getting bigger and bigger. But I mean, if we want to climb to 45,000 feet, the cabin has to climb. So the cabin altitude is right now 4,500 feet. Now I wonder where this ends up when we reach 45,000 feet.
MS711 Bravo, contact Adrian 130.450, schönen Flug, fertig.
130450, Dankeschön, einen schönen Abend, die November 711 Bravo Bravo. Adrian.
Oscar Alpha Alpha, DKNH 1016, taxi on current runway 08, straight ahead via.
Adria West Control, good evening from November 711 Bravo Bravo, passing 315, climbing 450.
November 711 Bravo Bravo, hello, Adria radar, identify.
Radar, United 385 established, Charlotte 11.
United 385, continue approach, wind variable 2 knots.
Continue approach, China, we copy the wind, United 385.
Now, again, so currently I've got 15.8 out of 24 gigabyte VRAM usage. So, you know, it's what I mean. So the CPU is not really overloaded. The GPU isn't really overloaded. But I have no idea. I honestly don't understand why it's doing it. It's interesting because when I fly Microsoft 2020, people ask me, "Oh, why do you fly 2020?" Well, because of these issues in 2024.
Information Bravo, Lufthansa 43 Golf.
Yeah, but I mean the streaming part, the streaming really doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I should try to stream over CPU, maybe. To see if that's better. That's the only thing I could try to get the...
Renner 100 Zulu, I can give you next 5 minutes if you want.
Oh, Vinky, I mean, I've not been updating for maybe half a year.
Okay, we can take that. Thanks. 1001.
CPU for streams, always, and the run OBS, etc. Yeah.
50, contact Wiener radar 132.6, goodbye.
132.6, hvala i lak noć.
Well, you know what, guys? I may just try that. So I may just try that. Because I'm curious to see, you know, if it is an issue with the streaming software.
United 385, wind variable to no, correction, wind calm now, runway 11 clear to land.
So what I'll do, guys, let me just quickly, for 2 minutes, stop the stream. I'll go into CPU encoding and then see, just to try out if it works. On YouTube, guys, you may have... try to get across some apps like... Yeah, no, I think it's more... I have a feeling it has to do with the OBS. Yeah, so on YouTube, guys, you may have to check again for the new streaming link. But give me like 2 minutes, guys.